What's happening, Vault Hunters? We're back in Borderlands 3, back on the flak playthrough. We are back on Eden 6, and we are now heading to meet one of the coolest characters introduced in Borderlands 3. Going to meet Clay at Reliance, and we will see where we go from there. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. That'll do. See if I can drive there without just without just driving straight off the map. Was literally what I was about to say. Should probably look where I'm driving.
Slick bastard, that Clay, the smuggler. I don't quite trust him.
It's fine. My peripherals are pretty good. I think we'll make it.
Best shot at driving them zealots back into the mud from whence they came.
This is actually very hard. I should concentrate. Sorry. Mucking about already. It's going to be a fun session. Quiet, Tyrene.
Easy, easy. I'm no fighter. I'm more of a people person.
I just spilled coffee all over myself as well. That'll teach me to drink coffee.
Over here, Vault Hunter.
No, I won't. Love coffee, love tea. Only kind of energy drinks you need. Okay.
Name's Clay. I suppose you and I are here to start a Jakobs resistance. Mind telling me who I'm working with?
I am Flak, and that is all you need to know about me.
Actually, technically his name is Flafork. But we'll say Flak. That's how he wants it said. We'll say Flak. Right. I am going to change back to my Skag because it is my favourite pet. We've not had that on for a little while. We've got another Toki there. I mean, I love the gun damage, but have I got these things unlocked and I haven't actually unlocked them? What's going on over here? What's going on in this tree? I know it still won't work. Gun damage it is. Just like a mama used to make.
In front gate.
Yes.
Might know another way. Follow me. Now, in my experience, a resistance needs two things: hope and guns. But mostly guns.
Characters running in Borderlands games is always very enjoyable. I love his double spurs on his heels because he's a super cowboy.
Don't know what Wainwright told you about me, but that don't matter now.
Hey, I'm trying to look at your
We got
feet.
a town to free and bandits to kill.
Double spurs. Nice.
Yup, still got it. Come on. Few bandits down there, Vault Hunter. Show me how you feel.
Yes, to the bloodletting!
Oh, baby.
Gorge yourself!
And I just keep shooting him in the hand as much as possible.
That was some damn fine
Any more?
Vive la resistance!
So we've been back in Borderlands 3 for a little while now, and we're also playing playthroughs on Borderlands 1, 2, and Wonderlands, and we've started Tales from the Borderlands, need to carry on with that, and maybe starting on pre-sequel sometime soon. But yeah, it's taking a little while to get back into the vibe. I jump around a lot of different games, so it's one of those things as well where there's a lot to take in, man. And just getting natural with your movement and stuff, just feeling comfortable again. Can take a little while. I'm having a lot of fun. Heck of a lot of fun. And that's why I love the Borderlands series so much, or pretty much any of the, you know, obviously I'm including Wonderlands as anytime I say Borderlands. But they're just fun games. Fun games, they feel good. Gearbox know how to do enjoyable in games, and That's really what they aim for. Not too much that's frustrating or going to be distracting from just having fun, you know? Fun missions, fun characters, fun guns, gear, like just silly things to do. All sorts of stuff in these games. There's incredible value in these games. And they are very underrated. And it makes me very sad that not more people play them or are familiar with them. And a lot of it, it's just fanboyism in other games, hating on the games and then dissuading people from playing them. Some people don't like the art style, which, I mean, I get that if people are like that, but people say that about anime. People won't watch anime because it's a cartoon. I don't know what kind of weird kind of biases you have to not enjoy a piece of art or a piece of entertainment because of it looking in a certain style. Like, you can have a style that you like, but yeah, it's odd that you would kind of have that stand between you and some very cool stuff, and that's a big thing in games and anime in particular. Because anime, like this day and age, with all the sort of nonsense you have going on in Hollywood, where everything is just this really ridiculous messaging all the time. Am I going to shoot this? Why am I not opening this? That's what it is. Like, anime is like its own kind of thing, and there's just no limitations. Like, Marvel, like, superhero stuff was dead, you know, very quickly after launch, albeit that it was always, like, dumbed down, like, for audiences in a big way. It was always, like, aimed to be more childish than the comics ever were, and I was big into comics growing up. But anime just does its own thing, man. Like, some of that's going to be changed from the manga that it's based on, but it's there's so much out there. You know, you've got everything from action to drama to sci-fi to literally anything can exist in anime, and I think most of the best storytelling today is in anime. They've just recently finished off Attack on Titan, and if you've never watched that, there's definitely a fair bit of filler in there and some stuff in the middle seasons that dragged a bit, but the overarching story is fantastic. It's good fun, well written. It's something a bit different. So yeah, I recommend you watch that, and that's just a very, very small slice of what anime has to offer. Jujutsu Kaisen's kicking off at the moment. One problem at a time. Right, back to Borderlands. Open. Smart shooting. I'm so smart. Ooh. We don't like red buttons. That's not good. Give me the loot inside. Actually, I'm not bothered. That gun's definitely not one of my favorites, but we'll get to that.
See if I can locate him. While I'm looking for Dalton, watch my ass, which is
to say, don't let me get shot in it. Language ain't as precise as a bullet, but it can be
watch
just as deadly in the wrong.
His ass. Check. So we're not going to retaliate to anyone. We are doing exactly what we were instructed to. He has superiority of us in this place. Sometimes you have to be able to be in a position where you can know your place and, you know, take an instruction. Okay, fine. What guns we got in the mix? Oh yeah, faithful friends from the my arms race. These will just run around and chase everyone and kill them for me. I should have done that, and then I could have done my silly staring at his ass joke, but I forgot what my loadout was, in all honesty. I'm sorry, I'll be funnier next time. Shooting a Nagata grenade, but that would come out of my hand quicker, so I'm not sure what this multiple grenades I got going on. That is the Nagata. It seems like a really far travelling Nagata. Smart bullets. Tracker darts. Oh, no, that's right. The tracker, then the smart bullets.
Regroup and reload. More
The
coming.
Vault Hunter, just so
the
you know,
test
I've
child
already
for
hired some enterprising people to acquire the key fragment.
what is it we've been
Cost a
using in
small fortune, which I will
Wonderlands?
earn back by taking a nap.
It's a hand bow
Because I
you get
accumulate
that's
wealth in my
just
sleep.
cracked,
That's what rich people do.
which I didn't get at first at all.
Let's fill our cups with bandit blood.
But once you get a kill, it basically ups the power, but then they just track everyone by themselves. So tracker dot, smart bullets. Like, they definitely need the. I like the secondary fire modes on the guns in Borderlands and Wonderlands, but it's too awkward on a controller to be mucking about with the D-pad. There needs to be a better way to do that to keep you in the action, because it just ends up not being worth it, and so people won't use them. Ding 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 ding. Spam the buttons.
My dear
perps.
business partner, are you sure your family is up to the task? I don't want to use the word blistering incompetent.
Then don't.
Then
Tell
don't!
live with bandits. Let's free up some room.
Don't hold back!
Purples definitely catch my eye a lot more at the moment. Being in Wonderlands quite a lot. The legendary guns, sorry, not the legendary, the epic guns they put in there are a lot more
Your weakness is noted.
relevant. Some of them are some of the better bits of gear in the game.
My time to shine.
I like that because it means that you are having to look for different bits of gear. So and this is something I've commented on a number of times, and I still don't think they got it quite right. But you've got the normal tiers of guns, but in Wonderlands they've got it to the point so that you've got legendaries, and then you'll have your blue rarity, red text, rare guns, unique guns. And then epic guns, the purple guns, a lot of those are very powerful as well, so you do end up with a nice spread, or it's nicer. You still are, in my opinion, majoritively running legendaries. But what they need to do with their gun tiering is it needs to be you have your standard white, green, blue, purple, and that's your low-level guns. Obviously keep the uniques, that's good fun. But you don't want to just have all legendary stuff in your loadout. It's confusing for keeping order of all your gear. It's not very aesthetically pleasing to be looking at your pockets and just be looking at, you know, just a wall of orange, and then you go to your vault and it's just a wall of orange. It ends up being that the colours are purposeless. But at different points in the Borderlands history, they've had different guns be relevant, so I think keeping some purples fairly relevant is a good idea. Pink, like neon pink, which they had for Iridian weapons, or E-Tech as they were called in Borderlands 2, they should be basically on par with legendaries, and then I think pearlescent should be in there as well because it's another different color that you can capture your eye. They should have different kind of statistics to those and different tiers, maybe even different shades. In Borderlands 1 you had legendaries that were a bit more yellow or a bit more orange. You almost had like 3 tiers of or 3 different kind of oranges, and I think you need that kind of variety so that your end game gear is a nice mix of colors, but it's all powerful stuff. I think that would be more interesting than just having this this set thing. It needs to be that you have the progression up, but then you need horizontal progression in terms of the gear, and they all need to be good for different reasons depending on what you want to use that gear for. But you know that they're powerful, whether that's to do with the branding or the type of gun. So like the E-Techs, Iridian Tech, were specifically meant to be like alien technology guns. So you knew they were powerful, but they just weren't quite the same as legendaries. Right. Fine, I'll turn on the power. Man can't do nothing.
And the town is ours. I gotta hand it to you, Vault Hunter. You're one smooth operator.
That's right, I am
No,
one
we're not done
smooth
yet.
operator.
Looks like the COV kidnapped Dalton. He's being held in an island lockup called Fort Sunshine. I'll stay here and hold.
Sounds
town.
like a nice
You
place.
free Dalton.
Welcome to
Dalton
Fort
worked for
Sunshine.
Wainwright's daddy too. Montgomery Jakobs' personal gunsmith. Dalton makes the finest firearms on the planet. We can't.
Psych. Okay, we're sort of getting a bit of a gap on our gear now. Keep running this stuff. Be nice if we could find something
We're getting him
new.
out. Bet you're wondering
toys
how
to
Ray
play with.
Hammerlock got all mixed up with the children of the vault.
Hmm.
Before the invasion, I found out she was spying on her brother.
Refill ammo is such a good addition to Borderlands 3.
Aurelia claimed she knew
Very
the
simple,
vault was too.
very cool.
Only she didn't. Turns out there's some secret money coming back.
That's right. I'm thinking of the other mission. Nope, don't want to fast travel. I want a car. These two are a bit too close. Yes, sorry. Deploy. I mean, I don't know why they don't just get us out of this. I'm obviously just going to drive off the cliff. Woohoo! That was a stunt roll. That wasn't accidental. Completely deliberate roll. I'm not driving well. At least I remember where my boost was.
Come on, boy.
Quit it.
Trouble ahead. Meager life. Fitting death.
Kill my minions! Kill! Kill them all!
Hey sis, the vault thief's trying to rescue that gunsmith you snatched. Do your thing. The teleporting
Good boy.
thing.
Yeah, sure. But because I want to, not because you asked.
Whatever, just do it already.
Come on, guys. Can't we all just get along? Set that guy. Goodbye.
It would appear my path is blocked this way.
Guess we'll need to find another way in. Take a look around. There's an old lookout nearby that might offer a nice vantage.
Oh, vault thief's still alive. Guess I should have anointed a few more of the family.
If only we had
That's the
a
real
bandit
power.
technical. Maybe we could
Reminds me
just-
why I kept you alive all these years.
Maybe we could just
Oh,
jump
come
up
on, don't be like that. We're having fun.
Uh-oh.
Right? And she walked.
it.
Did you know
Oops.
death was once considered a natural part of life? Hooray for science! Hooray for Hyperion!
Stop that. Actually, while we're here, let's risk dying again. And spawn. Did not like the menu system for the. Oh my goodness. Did not like the menu system for the cars. Too complicated. It should be very, very simple, like the older systems. Select a box, not just go into a big long menu. You should just have rollers. It should be like Mario Kart, where you just have an up and down for the middle column for your vehicles, and then like a left and right column for like different variants of it or something. Ugly menus. Yeah, voice log here, and once again, very odd to have that so close to something else where you're about to trigger audio. I think that those should be spread out better. Maybe have something a bit more specific for collecting those. They used to make more of a thing with the voice logs for quests, sending you off and collecting them. I mean, I think
Jakobs
that
is
works
a
pretty
family
good.
corporation, Alistair. Passed down by blood. If I don't take it up, some long-lost cousin will have the reins and muck the whole thing up. My father wants Jakobs to be about more than guns.
So that's
It's about reliance, about
an entrance,
civility,
or rather the
honor.
navigation for
Sounds to
one
me
of
as
the
though you're
end
just the
game
man to gather the
trials.
Not so sure
We've
about
got a
that.
claptrap
Maybe
under
if
here.
you stick around, I might pick up something.
All of my ambitions are right here with you, Winnie.
And damn it if that ain't why I love you.
Right there.
Must have been that big old rump. Yeah, my new friend is gonna have some big rear paneling. If you want that looty, you better have an armored booty. That was sick with 2 C's, by the way.
If you want to have looty, you better have an armored booty. Nice.
Find anything, Vault Hunter?
Perhaps the overhead crane would serve our needs.
Good idea. That'll do nicely. Unfortunately, it'll be a bit of a bear to get to it. You'll have to go through the lumberyard. And that's COV Central. I'll make sure the door's open by the time you get there.
I'm not sure if this comes up later on, but it seems very odd to have this kind of pedestal with the book here. Makes me feel like originally there was some sort of NPC here that would be talking to a group of people or something, and they changed that. I'm trying to think where it is. There's a further part we get to in Eden where I think maybe there is a quest that sort of almost reflects that. So maybe that's just part of the world being expanded during development. And they decided to just leave it there. Or maybe it's connected to a quest that I just can't remember. Who knows? Don't nobody know. Alright, let's head to the lumber hold. I like they had to give it a different name. Lumber Yard isn't cool enough, so they had to give it, you know, its own Borderlands twist.
I have need of you, beast.
With a twist. How do you know you've just had a handshake with M. Night Shyamalan?
Fight on through there.
'Cause there's a
and find your way
twist
up
at the
to those
end.
shipping cranes. There must be a loading dock up there somewhere.
Well, look at you. Thank you.
Oops, sorry. There's a bad guy in this inside you somewhere. We got another radio tower just up ahead of us here.
Don't run.
So we'll get that cut off. Slow down the Calypso's parasitic takeover of the universe. I like these, they're a bit of fun. Bit of a sort of a Far Cry kind of thing, just climbing up a tower. Or Assassin's Creed, I don't know, it's a mechanic they brought into a number of games. In fact, I think there's a game that when I started seeing Far Cry do it, I was like, no, you stole this from them. But Dying Light does that quite well. I like climbing towers and Dying Light. Right, what did we get there? Fish. Let's get to the end of this. What? What? I mean, I can't even control the menus, so I don't know how I'm supposed to do anything else. No full damage. You know, Reiner. I don't really remember this rocket launcher. And I must have just sort of brushed it off when we picked it up. But, yeah. pretty cool. That was way further back than I meant. Nice shield. Good luck with that. See previously posted comment. As mentioned, we are doing these simultaneous playthroughs in most of the Borderlands games at the moment, just re-examining the games, going back over them, chatting on stuff that worked, that didn't work, looking towards where things might get taken in the future. As part of that, my love for Borderlands 3, like my Borderlands 1 and 2 love is still big, but my Borderlands 3 love has increased quite a lot. Having sort of come back to these and just been, you know, really trying to just have fun, you know, not rushing through the story, not grinding for loads of gear, just having fun, just re-engaging with this. And with Wonderlands is currently getting quite a lot of playtime. There's a lot of stuff there in the end game which I kind of hadn't sort of finished or wanted to go back and look at again. The balance with a lot of the gear seems to have changed, so I'm having to do quite a lot of work getting used to those again and starting to push through the chaos levels in the game. Yeah, so feel free to check out the other content. People do seem really into the Wonderland stuff at the moment, which surprised me, because I did think that a lot of us were very disappointed with. It didn't feel as big as a normal Borderlands game, in honesty. And a big part of that may just be the tabletop stuff, because you're taking out so much just general area of the map for exploration, but that's a mechanism they did for a bit of fun, obviously, but you know, because it sort of fits the thing, but they just decided it would be nice to do something different than just have lots of sections you're intended to drive through. So there's no vehicles in that game, which yet again feels like a downer. It feels like there should be some more stuff included to sort of balance that, but it felt small to most of us. Not small. Small isn't fair, and going back over it, there is a lot of stuff that it just felt smaller than a lot of what we were used to in Borderlands games. And then for me, I had a paddy when I found out that there wasn't proper DLC support with the Borderlands games. We've become very accustomed to 4 considerable sized DLCs that are themed for just sort of extra fun. Just sort of normally kind of a wacky sort of jaunt, something different that they could have included, just to sort of change the pace, change the flavour of what you're doing. And that's normally really good in Borderlands. Wonderlands could have done some fantastic stuff with that. I really was, off the top of my head, thinking you were going to get, like, I don't know, maybe some specifically like older retro fantasy movie kind of vibes in one sort of one, or there's some stuff in some of the arenas where it's kind of like cardboard cutouts and that. I thought maybe they were going to do a thing where it was all kind of like people trying to make films, and it was going to be like all little different clips of like old fantasy films. Game of Thrones is obviously a massive one for that. I thought there was going to be a Game of Thrones DLC, but sadly we didn't get any substantial DLC. Instead we got a season pass, which normally, I mean, it comes across as abusing the language, because that's what we normally expect from season passes, those big 4 DLCs, but instead the season pass was just really additions to the Chaos Chamber, just more arenas and a bit of sort of story attached to that with bosses at the end. And although there is 4 variants of each of the 4 extra activities, it doesn't feel like proper end game content. It would have been nice for that stuff just to be included in the game, and yeah, most of us were looking for more. We felt let down. A lot of us have paid for extra special editions of the game, and then were expecting that. I mean, maybe they were clear on that, and just a lot of us didn't pick up on it, but yeah, that's a shame. I feel like there could have been more done there. Obviously the game can't have been too much of a failure, because they seem to be in production of Wonderlands 2, so maybe it's just they've held some stuff back. Maybe they had some technical issues and they didn't want to drag it out. I don't know what it was, but it did feel like a letdown, and the community felt let down by that. And so Wonderlands has been a bit of a touchy subject for some. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. Really enjoying playing that game at the moment. Like I say, people do seem keen for that content. And yeah, so I'm trying to update quite a lot of things in there for 2024. Going through, checking guns and gear, and just playing the story and playing the DLC stuff. And hitting the Chaos Chamber end events. Activity. Chest just up here. No access, huh? What you gonna do about it? Mine now. Right, well, we said we wanted something. Do you mind? Didn't you read the sign? This says no access. I can't read, obviously. Okay, just a little. Where are these guys coming from? Just coming out of the woodwork.
It's been real, Vault Thief.
I don't mind about me dying, but I feel bad about Mr. Chu dying.
All things come for the gunsmith. Secure the island. Watch out, Vault Hunter. You're one of those freaks. Back up. You'll have to pry that gunsmith out of my cold dead hands.
So this is
At Hyperion, we know you have a choice when it comes
another
to
point where
guns.
we get to see the Anointed.
No, that will not be my end.
That is a weird spawn point.
Good to see you, my boy.
I like it. What was this? Okay, so that gun is... We'll be able to get that gunnerang on pretty soon. Let's go and tear this guy up. Hey, you.
Let us hunt, my friend. Feel the blood.
Barrel! Nade.
Damn fine slaughter. Sometimes you gotta take lives to save.
How'd you feel about that?
There's a harsh wisdom to that. But damn it if it ain't true. Now figure out how to get Dalton out of there.
Figuring. Figured it.
There he is, the gunsmith himself. See if he's alright.
Thank you, Vault Hunter.
You right?
Those cultists were trying to force me to make guns for them. The last thing I wanted to
from
do was arm those
Can't you walk?
bastards. Jakobs' guns belong in Jakobs'
That's
hands.
me, I'm sorry.
Have this.
That's a big
Keep them a personal weapons cache.
oxygen
Take it.
cylinder.
Just, don't ask where I was hiding it.
It's weird. I mean, considering the other things that you have on you, tools, cylinder, rope, other things, I don't think I'd have any question about where the key was. You have a number of pockets on those dungarees, and why would there be anywhere
Make my way
suspect
back
that
to
you'd
the
have to
lines.
have hidden
See
that?
you there, Vault Hunter.
Now I'm sort of concerned. Maybe I need to wipe this key off before I do anything else with it. Not cool, bro.
You earned that.
Yeah, but it's a really subpar weapon, isn't it? It's really not great. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take the gun.
So you
Take
found
everything
me
you got.
some loot?
And we wanted something new as well, so it's a change of pace. I think I'll actually... Oh no, yeah, let's do that. Okie doke. Pretty vanilla gun, this one.
So begins the resistance. I gotta tell you, I've been all around this galaxy, seen darkness and savagery you wouldn't believe. But those Calypso
I'd probably believe it.
followers, there's something else. Someone's gotta stop them. And I'm thinking it just might be you.
Why?
Seeing you've all
Why can't you help? What are you doing here that's so important? Meds, huh? What are you buying from this meds machine? Talk to Hammerlock. Okay. Ooh. I didn't check my timer when we came in. Off to the family jewel. I think we're going to do that whole section. So this is actually one of my favorite sections of the game. And we get to meet one of my other favorite characters from... that's introduced in Borderlands 3. One I really hope they carry forward just because he's such a silly character.
Good show, Vault Hunter. You certainly gave those bandits a walloping.
Yes.
While you
Wallop.
freed Reliance from the grip of those COV devils, I got that damn record contraption working. Let's find out where the vault key's hidden. Will you do the
Oh, yeah, let's hold on to it. I got stuff here I don't need. Anyway... Gonna go... We're gonna pop to Sanctuary real quick. It's a shame in these other hub areas you don't have a few more of the machines that you might use in... Oh, wait a minute, was there one? I just want to go get dressed like a cowboy. I feel like I should have done that by now. Been running around in this attire for a long time. My partially mechanical body is probably quite sweaty. We don't want to meet our new friend looking a mess. First impressions count. I'm just going to ditch all this on the floor in case I get something I actually want. Right, so we are going to put on our cowboy hat. Nice, desperado. And probably got a skin here that can just be a little... Ooh, space cowboy. That's pretty cool. Ah, that's more of a hunter style though. Ooh. Oh, that's cool as well. I like that with the Killer Vogue. Oh, I think I must have got that one fairly recently. Like Follow Obey is a very good one. Now let's go with this. Right, sorry about that. Back we go. Back we go. Back we go. And I think the peak is actually our quickest way. And this time I can actually go out of the hole I tried to drive out of last time because that's the right direction. I'm going to blame muscle memory for that near mishap.
Come on, boy.
To think, these might be the last words of Montgomery Jakobs.
I'm drunk.
Oh dear.
I'm drunk, and I'm scared, boy. Those zealots are after the vaults, and they'll come for ours. Only a matter of time. So listen. The Grand Reserve, the oily graveyard, and the family jewel. That's where you'll find the key.
The family jewel.
The Jakobs tree has stood for centuries.
Just gonna keep robbing you blind while you're
Don't let
busy.
it fall now.
Pa, I'll never forget your last words.
Damnation! Oh, gut rot's chewing through me like a pig through a pile of apples.
Same book.
All right, that's enough. Now, the family jewel is my
What are you
father's
doing up
ship.
there?
Crashed out in the jungle not too long after his death. Go find the jewel, Vault Hunter. If my father's cryptic message is anything to go by, there ought to be a key fragment on board. Meanwhile, Alistair and I will investigate the other two clues.
Could have been a bit sort of plain in here if they'd done this, but these heads on the wall, it would have been fun if these were all bosses in the area that we had to take down, and then we'd fill up the wall as you went.
Having fun slumming it in paradise?
Let us know when you've got that vault open, will ya? It was super nice to have my dinner waiting for me last time, you know?
Later, Grendel Humpers.
They get it, Troy.
Yeah, because that's something they've included in Wonderlands, which I really, really liked. Izzy's Fizzies, which is kind of one of the buildings in Brighthoof, one of the main areas, well, your main hub area. So their buttons for these interactions are different from game to game. I'm going to blame the developer. But yeah, you get this Izzy's Fizzies, which is like a bar or a tavern, rather. And as you kill certain kinds of bosses as you go through the game and complete certain missions, the tavern fills up with all sorts of things, which I guess are taxidermied corpses and mounted heads and other sort of knickknacks that just mean that the place just gets fuller and fuller the more, you know, more of these activities you do. It's just very cool, just having that organic, not interaction, just that effect. You know, you can see that progress.
Good to see you, my boy.
Sort of, in the hub area. Brain fart. Right.
This sucks. Help! Help! Oh, wait. I'm picking up an echo signal. Hell yeah. I'm saved. Over here!
Who are you? And do you know where I can find the family jewel?
Oh, I know the family jewel. I'm Balak, the ship's navigator. I'll prove it. Here's coordinates for my ass. Now come save it.
So, Balix is very fun. This is a very silly part of the campaign. And quite epic at the same time. But Balix is voiced by famous rapper Ice-T. Not Ice Cube, not the one you've seen in lots of films. Not the one from NWA. But, yeah, Ice-T. Who was in the game Def Jam Fight for New York, if you've ever played that, which had a lot of rappers at the time in it. This is the first time I've seen or heard Ice-T in a more specific voice acting role. He does a very good job. I really like his voice acting. It is just good fun, and it works well with the character. They cast it well. Sorry, I've just got to shake my hand off a bit. I have an injury in my hand, which means that it can get very, very painful. If you've ever had any carpal tunnel problems or anything, you'll know the sort of thing I'm talking about, where it sort of is like holding it over fire. That plays me up now and again. Don't mind a bit of it, but it can get a bit intense.
Balix, are you nearby?
Almost there.
which is the reason that I'm on a controller rather than mouse and keyboard. Well, one of the reasons. I have some arguments for and against both, but I can't use a keyboard really because of it. So, like, for short periods of time, but extended periods of time and the sort of dexterity you need in your fingers is something that I'm in a lot of pain very, very quickly if I do that. But anyway, let's carry on with the game. These are fun, dinosaur-y, dragon-y creatures all over Eden 6.
Over here, in the ratty-ass stuffed plushie. Come pick me up.
What's up, my man?
Is this your default physical state?
Hey, I don't want to talk about it. Why are you looking for the family jewel?
I hunt a vault key fragment, and Wainwright Jakobs tells me there is one on the ship.
Oh, you're with Wainwright. Okay, alright. Yeah, I'll show you where the family jewel is. It's in a gorge nearby. I can get you inside. Here, I can get that open. Navigate it, bitches.
Let's change the skin on this gun. It's gonna make me feel like I like it more. Just not a fan of that skin. Let's just make it looking very pink.
The jewel appears to be in disrepair.
This is super butt stallion, My Little Pony style skin.
Disagreement between me and my combat pilot, Genevieve.
Barbie's assault rifle from Mattel.
Sounds better than
Or whoever makes that crap.
so we'll just leave it at that. The emergency hatch over there is held shut with hydraulic lines. Cut those, and we're in. Now that I got you, taking back the jewel's gonna be no problem. Genevieve's locked it down tight, but I know all the back routes. Pays to have a navigator on your side, huh? Yeah, back in my whip. Don't look like it now, but this thing used to be one fine-ass vessel. Shame I had to crash it.
Felix, you little cutie idiot. Why are you here? Didn't I install you in a kid's toy and toss you out with the trash?
Cram it, Genevieve. I got a friend now. We're here for the key fragment. I know you got it in the security hold.
Oh, sorry. That's spoken for. Aurelia said if I brought it back to her, she'd buy me a dreadnought. So I'm gonna do that.
Not if we get it first. We're coming for that fragment.
Uh-huh, come on in. What you gonna do, navigate me to death? Sure, course up your own ass.
I can do more than navigate. Vault Hunter, go through the medical bay.
Let's get navigating. Oh, there's a naughty bit of the map there that's broken. Is it broken? Still not used to where I've got my... Go over there. Oh no, I guess it's meant to be like that. I get distracted. I guess the sort of general concept for this mission was penciled out pretty far back, because the same general idea for this mission, I think, exists in the pre-sequel as well. I can't remember the names, it's just the normal kind of names of those roles of the people in the ship. But I can't remember them because I've not played that. I've burned the memories of that game mostly. I've burned most of those memories from my memory. Although we will be perhaps having a look at that again soon. That'll probably come to me in a minute what the names of the characters are, but it's a similar situation. And the character here, Genevieve, the voice actor and the kind of general character of Genevieve is pretty much copied and pasted, and I think done in a deliberately joking way in Wonderlands as one of the first main bosses that you come across. After you've first been to Brighthoof, you then go off on a quest to a graveyard, and you meet someone called Zomboss, who is just the same character as Genevieve, basically. But a bit of fun. That joke does get a little bit old in Wonderlands. They do that with a few characters, which I assume is probably to do with those people just came in and recorded that stuff in the same session. Kind of deal, but... There we go, we got our 25, so our gunnerang can go on. Now we got a gunnerang, mate. What you gonna do? Cut you down with a gunnerang, no problem. Open.
Now I'm just a heartless combat AI, but are locked doors harder to navigate?
No, it doesn't seem to damage me. That's handy.
That's messed up. Okay, let's improvise. Hot wiring, that's a thing, right? Grab those wires.
Make them hot. Ow.
That's not how it works in an echo show.
Oh no, I'm okay.
Passenger has touched the hot wire.
Interesting.
To the big baby who can't function around modern technology.
That's interesting. I feel like the AI used to have to come around and res you. I wonder if they dispensed with that in an update over time because they had too many things with... I feel like maybe there was a bug, it would get stuck on the counter and we had to get to you and you just die. Maybe people would have complained about that. But yeah, I'm sure that she used to have to...
Medical staff only. Clearance required.
Man, I have
Actually, no, I think that's meant to be
I'm the navigator.
a guy, but
Error.
whoever.
Entity Felix classified
It's a
as
robot.
an
It's neither.
unlovable idiot who never satisfied anyone.
Yeah, I've heard that before. This is Genevieve's doing. I think I know a way around it, though. Vault Hunter, knock this fool's head off.
What?
I hear you, beast.
Error! Error!
Hell yeah. Now install me on the bot.
This was actually used in, I think, this mission, I think, was used in the first sort of reveal of, like, gameplay trailer for this as well, or maybe it was... Actually, maybe I think it was at live events when they had a playable version of the game for people to check out. It was this mission, because people were very vocal about this, people were, you know, very positive about this mission, they had a good time, and were hyped for the game after having played this. So, Gearbox obviously recognised as well that this was a good section of the game. Or one that they thought would be, you know,
your designation intrigues
a favourite with the fans.
Oh, yeah. It stands for Binary Automated
Logistical...
Alright. My old man Jakobs couldn't decide whether he wanted to call me Barry or Alex, so he ended up calling me Bailey. I know it's not the coolest origin story.
My 512 character alphanumeric designation has no meaning, but I have shortened
Barry
it to flag
or
for the sake of time.
Alex Balix.
Damn.
Or
We all got off better than Genevieve. That ain't
Alri.
even how numerals work.
Alri.
Ah, crap. Kill it! Kill it!
Just chuck a load of these out. Clear the room for me. There's a chest in here. Go check out somewhere. It's really handy that those don't damage me. Otherwise, the gun, I guess, would be basically useless. How are we doing out here? Climb, fool! Oh, I climb. Buffeted around by enemies.
Remember!
So then depending on whether you've seen anything else on my videos, the Nagata grenade that I'm using, which is a pretty cool one that like teleports, splits into all those other little grenades, is from a unique boss. It's an animal, a bit of wildlife that you're tracking down for Hammerlock, and it's found on Athenas, and I've forgotten what it's called. It's a Ratch boss. It's a big Ratch boss, and I've forgotten its name. But it's as you're heading towards the cemetery to go and find Ava, but that's a farmable boss, so you can farm the Nagata, and it's pretty cool. No.
Right around. Oh, crap. I'm navigating again.
No, I'm lying. I don't think that is the drop from that. Apologies, I've got confused with my... I think maybe we had that drop from him, and that's what's confused me. No, because the one that comes from that boss has these little tracking projectiles that go out and home and stick into people, which, if I'm honest, I kind of thought that was the Nagata, but that's not this. Because these obviously teleport and do this little explosion thing. So I've got confused on that. I should probably look into that and try and correct that at some point. But if you know what the name of that boss is and that grenade is, then feel free to stick it down in the comments for everyone to check out. But the Nagata and that other grenade are both good fun. So.
Oh, security! There's an adorable little idiot criminal trying to break in. Please pull him apart. Slowly.
I'm not adorable. Oh, crap. Here they come.
Decomposition in suits. Get angry, boy!
That's what I'm talking about. Vault Hunter, you're a natural bot killer. So, we ain't getting through that door. But I know a side route. Let's go through the freight in.
They call me the Botonator. That actually makes it sound like some sort of person who's really obsessed with dealing with plants and fauna.
Alright, here.
The Botonator. That's wrong. Scratch that joke from your head. It sounded better when I imagined it. Out of ammo. Fine. We're just enjoying something new. One of the next rooms we get into, which is full of the jabbers, has bugged out on me more than once when basically the quest jams and won't progress, and it's very frustrating. So I hope that doesn't happen today. It's good for you boys. Good. Well, good for me, bad for them. It's good, bad. So good.
The key fragment should be in the security cell. Watch my ass while I navigate.
What is with these guys? Oh wait.
I've had a lot of free
He
time.
doesn't even really have an ass.
Here, Bailiffs. Did you know the local jabbers have a unique
man just looks like a
language
plane.
just for mating? They're quite the romantics.
I get it. I'm no good at dirty talk. Shut up about it.
You want to hear some? It's really beautiful.
Oh, that's just stupid. Love it.
Talk about a horny jabber back to it. I hate this thing.
Okie doke.
Your hunt is over. There's blood everywhere.
That's what the jabber said.
They must have been just rolling around in the recording booth when they did this stuff. It must have just been hilarious to have to do this. It's gonna burn. I mean, this is better than a lot of the chatting up I've heard, so... There we go. Okie dokie. Huh. Dead jabber underneath him. Just still just in a fixated gaze. Sort of like when watching TV. Kill it! Come here, Felix.
I used key fragments ages ago, you cute dummies. If you really want it that bad, you'll have to come to the bridge and fight me for it.
Can do.
Vault Hunter, I'm sorry you have to see what's turning out to be a very messy breakup. I really thought Felix and I were...
Hold back!
But I killed people there.
It was never gonna work, Genevieve. We're from two different manufacturers. That you betrayed the Jakobs family, but mostly the manufacturer thing.
I mean, they say opposites attract. I mean, I understand that in a more of scientific sense, but in terms of relationships, I mean, tell yourself what you've got to, but I'm not sure if that's the way to go. Perhaps Felix has the right idea. Alright, let's grab some ammo. I think we're probably still okay. Like, our guns are doing good work. Still not really utilised a lot of these to their fullest potential. I'm gonna give this rocket launcher a try when we get to Genevieve. I'll be interested to see how that does against the boss.
We've arrived.
We got a little bit more.
What is next?
Navigation to do before we get there.
We gotta open it up and get me inside that beautiful thing. The manual override on top. You just gotta get to it.
You there. How are your last reps? The unseen!
Gotta stop shooting Mr. Chew. Guilt is becoming insurmountable.
trying not to look at your plush codpiece and failing.
Okay, yeah, I get it. I look a little weird, but check out these weapons. Nice, crack. We finally kicked some ass.
Yes, to
Let's
the
go,
bloodline.
man. Let's do it. Oh. Apologies. Easy to deal with everything. And you end up over there. Ha.
I
Whoopsie.
assume that was not part of the plan.
Yeah, why don't you head over to the bridge? The door should be open. I'll try to stop careening through the air. So we both have things to do. Teamwork.
I feel like Genevieve dropped something fairly interesting. Like her drop is something not bad. Another voice log.
Confounded instruction manual! Why can't they write these damn things in cursive? It's barbaric what they've done to fonts these days, lopping off serifs like the heads of wise men.
It looks like you're having trouble installing me. Do you need some help?
Oh hell, what is this crap? She gonna talk now? I got enough cold, loveless people in my life. Thank you kindly.
I can change that. I am equipped with over 200 different personalities. Is this better, cutie?
Well, why, yes. Yes, it is.
Oh,
Don't
yes.
tell Maggie about this, will you, darling?
Alright.
Fair
Ooh.
price for peace of mind.
Widowmaker, huh?
Without it, you're just a schmuck with a paperweight.
I mean, we can afford it. Let's just take it. Let's have something new to try. I can't remember what the Widowmaker does. My memory is that it's just not very exciting, which is why I don't remember. But
Oh, Vault Hunter.
let's throw one now.
Not surprised Felix didn't make it with you. Come on in.
Let's throw one now.
Balex, I am at the bridge. Do you copy? Be silent once for yes and twice for no.
Vault Hunter, I'm almost there. Just gotta solve one problem.
You're not designed to solve problems, Balix. That's my job. You're just my chauffeur.
Wow.
Well, what I'm solving
That seemed to do
is the
something.
anti-collision safeguards, which I just turned off. Navigate it, bitches!
Booyah!
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's time to fight!
Right. See how quick we can burn through this. This already looks like this is going to be a dawdle. I mean, it doesn't make sense that the Brainstormer would come from her, but I feel like I've had drops of the Brainstormer a lot, which is a shotgun. It makes me think maybe it's a shotgun similar to the Brainstormer. That was trivial. You're not able to res me yet? In Wonderlands, I just rely on my little mushroom companion to res me all day.
I have need of you, beast.
Welcome back. We've missed you.
Because I'm a cowboy. Okay, well, we didn't get a legendary drop, so no biggie. What's going on, my man? Where's the thing we need to pick up? Ah, it is there.
Now come pick me up.
And we got a loot room over here on the way out.
Bring it to me aboard Sanctuary.
And we will go back and turn this in. And that will be it for this session. Take these. Make a little bit more money. Yes, Sanctuary. Why are you being awkward? All these menu systems, the maps, the fast travel, everything like that. Playing the games at once, you can see clearly how they've thought forward on it, and they've really improved those over time. So that is really good that they have been trying to make these systems better. Not saying that it's all being correct, but what? What's going on?
Oh, nah, I know that evil laugh anywhere. Genevieve is all up in your ship.
Hey, cutie idiots. I like your ship. Not as well armed as the family jewel, but I think I'll fit right in here once I make some modifications.
What?
Oh, onboard service bots. Please take apart the crew.
What the hell?
Let me through. Oh, I want to sell stuff. They can't help what they're doing. I feel guilty shooting them. Let's just go and fix the problem.
I'm going to fly you, the key fragment, and your whole ship to Aurelia. And once she rewards me with a dreadnought, I'll travel from system to system.
Oh no, we've been duped. Gonna have to deal with Aurelia. She's becoming a bit of a problem.
She's got her claws in your computer system. You can't hurt her from here. I gotta go in myself. Plug me in. Alright, Genevieve. Check the hell out!
Make me. No!
Ha! I shoved her ass in a hard drive and ejected the bitch. Pick her up, Vault Hunter.
Nice.
Ha ha! Sucks to suck, Genevieve.
Restored
okay,
to
everyone.
peace.
I'm turning off the lockdown. Get your shit back. Vault Hunter, I think I have a good use for that combat AI.
Well, that's where I wanted to go anyway. Go and sell everything, pretty much. Make a bit more bank. Not that we need that much. We seem to be doing pretty good for money, but we may come across something that we want to spend some cash on soon. No, you take that. Okay, let's... Just going to get rid of everything. We seem to be getting loot at a good pace.
Now that we are past that nonsense, bring the key fragment
Keep my shinies, just for the sake of keeping my shinies. Let's get rid of that. It's all low level stuff anyway. Let's get rid of that. Actually, nope. Get rid of that as well. Okay. Clear the pockets. Backpack storage is definitely always wanted, so there we go. Good thing we've got the money. And up on the ammo as well. Oh, wait. There we go. That's all good. See if we can chuck anything else in my quarters. There we go. We can stick some of these guns around. We got an old assault. Yeah. Yeah, that one. Oh, I could have stuck that purple sniper on the wall, but nope. Okay. You're wearing that. You're wearing that. You can't stick that on there. Take that back. Oh, or am I wearing that? I'm not wearing that. Who said I was wearing that? There we go. It's just some bits on the wall. Get a nice little collection. Okay. Let's go give this to Tanis and we'll wrap it up.
So, you're a resistance fighter now, eh? How does it feel to be one of the people?
Hello.
Disgusting, I imagine.
Hello.
Thank you. Our incarceration was not without fruit. We may have a plan to open the vault without giving the Calypsos what they want again. Now that we know they're after the power of the vault monster itself, we can hurt them. Tannis is looking into
Hate to spoil the illusion, but if you didn't know this, these two are voiced by the same woman. She is very talented. Does lots of anime, other bits and pieces. Can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she's always done a consistently good job.
Sanctuary has a voice now. Sure, why not?
And nice range and variety, which is good to see.
He's got a lead on the next fragment. Go meet up with him.
Cool. Right, well then, next time we're going to be going back to Clay, and carrying on some more on Eden 6. That being said, I did want to go and do the Killer Vault boss on Promethea at some point, so I may take a little excursion and go and do that, but we will see. For now, that's going to be this session. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you did have a good time. If you did, please do check out my other videos. Please do like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. And I'll catch you next time, Vault Hunters. Take it easy. Peace out.